meet any Nigerian that is in Ghana today. When you ask him, he says, "Oh well, I mean, I like the fact that in Ghana you have uninterrupted power supply. In Nigeria, everybody's buying genset, you know, because you may have light 8 weeks or 12. You have light 8 hours a week. It's not an easy thing. So we had Doomso yesterday. I'm not sure that they want to do any mafia.
No. So apparently, you know, those were the initial reports, but later the Nigerian Ministry of Sport said Ghana were given 1 hour to train. After the 1 hour, because you know everything is calculated because of electricity issues. After the 1 hour, they said, "Now 1 hour finished now."
But 1 hour finished. But were they giving 1 hour to training?
That's the allotted time is 1 hour to train.
Okay, so that's standard.
Yeah, that's standard.
Okay.
But in Ghana, they were giving a bit more time to train. So the Black Stars wanted to train a bit more, and the authorities said, you know, I mean, your time is up. Please vacate the premises. They didn't, and so while they were there, they just put the light off.
Oh, okay. Oh, no, okay. That notwithstanding, we are going to teach them a lesson right here.
Yeah, but generally, I mean, if you followed our coverage on socials and elsewhere, the welcome for the Black Stars party was great.
Yes, I've seen the videos.
You know, they literally laid out the red carpet for them at the hotel, at the Sheraton Hotel in Abuja. You know, there were Ghana themed ribbons and things on there. I'm like, Charlie, this.
I mean, I fear that thing. You know, football, everything is possible.
You know, it's probably reverse psychology. They kill you with kindness.
Well, everything is possible in football, but it's a K. Let's get into the chaotic shouts. Let's see what I've got here before George comes in and tells us what's happening in Nigeria. It's a happy birthday to Captain Odoy of the General Headquarters. Odoy of General Headquarters. You know, I was pronouncing it the British way. Odoy of the General.
I was like, what's happening?
You know, someone you would follow football all the time.
Charlie,
some way. You know, Captain Odoy of the General Headquarters of the Ghana Armed Forces. It's from George Riafi to you. And also happy birthday to Richard Osayanane, who's head of corporate affairs at Ghana Exim Bank, also from George Riafi. And a happy 50th birthday to Hetty Tete Ajete of EcoBank South Industrial Area. And this is from Auntie Grace and Jenny to you. And happy birthday to Emmanuel Eko Apia of Tema First Baptist School. May the blessings of God locate you in all the days of your life. In Jesus' name, it's from your parents, Mr. and Mrs. Apia, from Kojo and Fifi. But let me also say a happy birthday to the COO of Mikado Holdings, Ama Ado Ejekum Kunedu. God bless you abundantly. Is from Millicent and the Multimedia family. And a happy birthday to Faustina Asamoah, probably known as Mami Ya, White House staff chairperson for Midwives and Registered Nurses and Midwives Association. God bless you abundantly, good health, more money and long life. And it's from Akosia Asedia and the siblings to you. But finally, a happy 50th birthday to Apostle Joseph Dewona from Reverend and Mrs. Isel and the entire Grace Outreach Church. What do you have, Gary?
Happy 50th birthday to the Sheikh Ni Ayite Powers. God richly bless you, and may we celebrate you more and more each day. You are simply irreplaceable. From the Woodfields family to the one and only Harrison Tego. We love you dearly. A huge yeah to my baby girl Kadia Nalikem Kofigan, who turns 4 today, from Mr. and Mrs. Kofigan, and little sister Lady Kevin, as well as the entire Kofigan and the Ashong families. Something just dropped. Belated happy birthday to Dr. Frank Odame. Okay, we did all those were yesterday.
Oh, you did it. Okay,
we did all those yesterday.
Samuel Odame sent them to me again.
Oh, right.
Samuel Odame.
To Dr. Frank Odame of Medifair, maybe you are supposed to do it again. Multi-specialist, hospital and fertility center. Message: you give hope to many families and put smiles on countless faces. Your kind is indeed rare. We love you dearly. I wish you all the best on this special day. From the Odames and the many families you have been a blessing to. Belated happy birthday once more to Professor Ernest Kofi Abochi, the Dean of the UPSA Law School. We love you dearly for your selfless dedication in service to God and country. Live to be 99.7 and more. Okay, we've done First Baptist and Captain Odoy.
Yeah, so let me just get onto Facebook before we do the biggest of all birthdays today. You know, there's a very special birthday
Yes.
that we have to do.
There's a commander. There's a and then
chief.
there's a chief Tuesday's birthday.
So happy birthday to Selikem Akolache Apalu. Today is your birthday, Selikem Akolache Apalu. So happy birthday to you. Frank Kojo Nutifafa, Kojo Frank, Kojo Elima, Alfred Amofa, Stephen Boating, and Efua Ajiman Okra. All of you celebrating your birthday now. And a belated happy birthday to Rebecca and Sa Kerson. Gary, now to the big one. Now it's the birthday of the man who has come to be known by many of you, fellow Ghanaians.
El Presidente. Oh,
the commander-in-chief
Ogboro one
of the Ghana Armed Forces.
So you see Ghana one.
One and only, His Excellency, the President. When you say His Excellency, the President,
Sir?
His Excellency, the President.
That's right.
Nana Adudankwa Akufu Ado. You know, in the past, he was known as William Adudankwa Akufu Ado. Pauli. So his friends used to call him Billy.
Oh,
yeah.
Uncle Billy.
His friends, when he was practicing law in the 70s and 80s, they call him Billy.
I see.
Yes, that's the president. And Gary, we have to do this. You know, the president loves this song from Remission Choir.
I see.
Asem Papa Miamati.
Yeah. That's why they played it at the...
Yes.
When he was coming for the, what do you call it? The Independence Day. Remember?
Yes.
That's what they played.
We have to play that song for him. This one. Okay, so that's a great one for the president. He loves this one. Oh yeah. And you know that his dance. You know the president's.
I know. We need to look for a name for the dance. The
presidential dance.
No, the presidential shuffle.
You
know, you shuffle like.
Yeah, the guys call him Nana Shoe Boy. Ado Priman. But let me just do this before we get into it. A happy birthday to legendary filmmaker Ramesh Jai, broadcaster Fatima Kwenu, and Nat Thompson. God bless you all. But also a happy birthday to you, Engineer Samuel Kwakwabwedu of ECG in Sewem branch manager, and it's from Mama V and her family to you. Well, I think we have George Ado Jr. joining us now. El Giorgio.
Georgie.
El Giorgio. Oh, I'm fantastic this morning.
Charlie George,
as you can see.
We are chopping the president's birthday. How's he saying?
Hey. My God.
Yeah, Nana Kufuaro.
Fantastic chaotic birthday.
Yeah.
Charlie, anytime the president celebrates his birthday, I know I'm next. Wow. Nana to Kufuaro. My God.
Your birthday is tomorrow, eh?
Yes. It's tomorrow.
If Blasters joke with me,
If Blasters joke with George Cow.
Masa, come tomorrow. Let's celebrate the birthday. We'll celebrate the birthday and celebrate the victory of the Blasters. Because we are winning. We are winning today. We are winning today. Based on what we saw on Friday night, we are very good. We are much convinced. But it's still football. You can be convinced, but even though we are convinced, Charlie, we're just praying that it works. Anyway, let's get into the Joy Sports Center, brought to us by MTN. Everywhere you go, Standard Chartered Bank, here for good. And Allianz Life Insurance, we secure your future. And at Total Energies, we continuously innovate, and that is why we have redesigned our lubricant bottle into a modern and premium pack. The new Total Energies lubricant bottle is user-friendly with a big side handle, which makes it easy to pour and which makes it easy to carry and pour. And the cap is redesigned to offer to avoid leaks and splashes when pouring, hence less oil loss. And the new label, inspired by a car dashboard, has a QR code and displays product, marketing, and technical information for easy selection of the right product. Now, this is performance at first sight. Same superior quality in oil in a modern and premium bottle. Quartz, keep your engine younger for longer. What do you have, Gary?
I actually wanted to give that to George.
Okay, so we'll get to George shortly, but MTN is saying a big thank you to all of you, lovely customers, with a special freebie to celebrate your special anniversary on the network. So let's say you've been part of the Yellow family for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, or 20 years. MTN will spice up your special milestone with a whole 3 hours of MTN to MTN talk time and up to 1.5 gigabytes to keep up with family and friends to share the special day with everyone online. So we're saying big ups to you and keep doing only on MTN.
And I tell you what, George was telling me this morning before I came into the studio about how yesterday all his transactions were seamless. George, how was this possible? Who made this possible?
Oh, Standard Chartered Bank.
I say repeat it.
Chartered Bank.
International Bank one. Standard. Stop.
The way Gary said international in the promo video. International. That's what I'm talking about. Guys, you know what? Only some investments suit you. Those are the ones we select using the insights from global fund managers. Standard Chartered connects you to a wealth of opportunities that match your priorities. Join Priority Banking for tailored investments using insights from global fund managers as you enjoy your welcome gifts. Terms and conditions apply. To join, call or SMS 020-222-0478 or email prioritybanking@sc.com. Standard Chartered,
here for good. As a Standard, it be the bank where if you did international serve, they do you like local banking.
You don't see that.
Charlie, stop. So, George, you said the Black Stars. What's happening to them this morning?
Look, Black Stars are getting ready for the big game, and I should think they are prepared for the big game. Guy, before I go any further, I have to do this before I'm in trouble. You know, I didn't come here just like that. I came here because some fantastic sponsors have made it possible. Qatar Airways have made it possible.
International Qatar Airways.
International Qatar Airways has made it possible. KFC are making sure that we have something to eat. Finger licking good. Every time something is there to eat, so we are chopping. Azar Paints, making sure we've got what we need. Gary, you know
is it Azar Paints who painted the plane you took to the the Nigeria? No?
That is what I'm saying. The Black Stars plane. Azar Paints.
I see.
Since 1921, Azar Paints. That's what I'm talking about. Airtel Tigo are doing a fantastic job to make sure that we're heavily connected as we go through this one. Gary, so let me...
George, remember when the BBC guys came this weekend? They kept saying that our Zoom connections were always crisp and clear and all that.
Yes. Airtel Tigo, yes. And we have to say a very, very, very big thank you as well to all the guys who are supporting us. Very, very important. 10 bet for the better. Gary, I'm sure you have seen the videos. We spoke about it, yesterday, but I have to say that the Black Stars are just about ready for the game against Nigeria. Quite a number of updates from what we told you about yesterday. Let me start from the Nigeria point, because remember I told you yesterday that there's an active campaign to get a lot of supporters into the stadium. So this morning on Nigeria television, I just saw and heard that the political parties have tickets they're going to be sharing to their supporters. And the message is that all political parties have to come together today as one and support Nigeria. So political parties in Nigeria have allocations for tickets and they are spreading them out. We've been told that at 1 p.m., most offices are going to close down just for today's game against Nigeria to make sure that there is no complaint or no excuse of I'm working and I can't come. 1 p.m. all is going to shut down. The buses are currently at vantage points to pick people to the stadium. So schools, banks, I even hear fuel filling stations are not going to be working after 1 p.m. So they are.
So George, I've got a letter.
Yeah.
I've got the circular.
Letter, right?
There was a circular sent yesterday by the office of the head of service of the federation at the presidency, and the letter says FIFA Qatar 2022 World Cup qualifier between Nigeria and Ghana. As you are aware, it reads the Super Eagles of Nigeria will be meeting the Black Stars of Ghana, and in the playoff return leg, there is a need to mobilize support for the Nigerian team. Consequently, I am directed to inform you that all offices will be closed at 1 p.m. on Tuesday, the 29th of March. Sir. Permanent secretaries are requested to give this circular wide publicity to achieve the desired results as possible. Dr. Ngozi Onyunikwe, Permanent Secretary, the Service Welfare Office for the head of the Civil Service of the Federation on behalf of the presidency. So yes,
excellent.
This one is not a yo. This one is my official.
It's in there. Yeah. And I'm sure we know that the Ghana High Commission, in fact, we're going there this morning. Ghana High Commission have indicated that they'll make the tickets available for those who are right here and who want to come to watch the game. So yeah, that is where we can put things. I'm sure yesterday you saw for yourself the videos of how the power outages was going on here, almost like disco lights. When you check out the Black Stars Jama training session, you know how it went. So I can just say that look, the team is ready. I'm sure we'll be looking forward to a very, very good one. Remember that our coverage is very much on. My colleague Mukhtar Abdullah Nabila is with me. He's been on a number of TV stations already. There's still more to go. And
but even you've been on a number of TV stations, George. What are you saying, Mukhtar? You people, yes. People making the Joy family proud, my brother.
Yes. In fact, I've just given Mukhtar his official Joy Sports to wear so that they'll see us very, very well.
Proper.
So we are looking forward to the big game and hoping to join you guys at 4:30 when we build up to this all-important game, Gary.
Okay. So the Jollof Derby is back on as the final legs of the 2022 World Cup qualifiers reach their climax in Africa. And like George was saying, after the 0-0 in Kumasi, Otuado is confident his side will find their scoring boots on.
I think we had some good things in the game. We had more ball possession and we played well, and but surely we have to improve. We have to improve on not allowing chances. There was one big chance against us, so we tried to stop that, definitely. And up front also we tried to create a little bit more, but I was in all satisfied, and surely we'll try to score. Nobody knows. And to be honest, I don't think we're better than Nigeria, but I don't think they're better than us. And it will be very, very equal tomorrow. So I can't say that they are favorites, we are favorites. But what I can say is, if we shoot one goal, it hurts more than if they shoot a goal.
Yeah, George, are you there? George?
Yes, Gary, I'm here.
Yeah, so
yes, Gary, I'm here.
Otuado was speaking, but yesterday we understand there was a really interesting thing with the Nigerian journalist. What happened?
No, you see, Otuado is a proper German. I can see that. Yeah, he's a German Ghanaian, proper one. He's mixed how spiky they can be.
Yeah.
And you have to be very, very careful with the kind of questions you ask him if you don't know this. Nigerian journalist popped up and just asked the question, and he says, "Oh, Coach Otuado, you were sweating the last time in Kumasi. Are you going to promise us that you won't sweat again, or why were you sweating?" And Coach Otuado said, "Look, we have very limited time. And so when you are given the opportunity, you have to ask questions that matter. This question does not matter. And Gary, there's the background to it. Because remember that when Otuado came in, the Black Stars were almost about leaving. Yeah. And so we were told that we were going to get only 4 questions. Yeah. Bro, only 4 questions. Only 4 to Otuado and 2 to Gideon Mensah. Then you have the chance to pick one of the 4 slots and you're asking about sweating. The man dealt with him. Simple.
I see. Anyway, so speaking of Gideon Mensah, he's also expressed his optimism at the presser ahead of the game, assuring Ghanaians of a better performance than they saw in the first leg.
we had a fighting spirit in the first leg in Kumasi, and then obviously the game was still 0-0, so we won nothing till now. So we are here to push more and then to give our more fighting spirit. So we should expect something more than we did in Kumasi. We are not thinking about Ghana not qualifying. We are qualifying, obviously.
There's also a clean bill of health for the Black Stars, with Daniel Kofitre and Felix Afenajan all returning to full fitness after sustaining various degrees of injury. However, the Super Eagles boss Augustine Eguavoen could be without the services of Innocent Bonke and Samuel Chikwueze, who picked up injuries during the first leg. Nonetheless, Eguavoen believes his side have enough quality to beat the Stars.
The result hasn't come. Bonke is not participating this evening as well because he had a knock. He was overstretched as well. You know, the boy worked too hard in Kumasi. He did so well. And our medical team is still working on them. We're not going to risk anything. I'm expecting reports from the medical team. And once they get that to me, we know whether we'll be on the pitch tomorrow or not. But we have enough personnel in the team that can do the job.
George, anything from the Nigerian press conference you can tell us? Hello, George.
No, I think it was.
Yeah.
No, I think the Nigeria press conference was a very controlled one. The questions that went to Augustine Eguavoen, he answered all very well. In fact, the key thing that he mentioned was that aside Chikwueze and Bonke, having to go through a little fitness test before the game, he says that there's only one thing they're going to do on the pitch is to try and make Nigeria happy after 90 minutes, and their job is to go there and get the results against Ghana.
Is there any player who spoke? Well. Is there any player who spoke? Yeah.
Simon was there. Moses Simon was there at the press conference, and there was an interesting question from a Nigerian journalist who said, "Simon, I think you were caged. You were caged." He used the word. You were caged in Kumasi, and his response was that I wasn't caged. I wasn't caged at all. He looked a bit livid at that question, but he answered and said, "Look, their job is to get onto the pitch and get the job done, and they're hoping that they can beat the Black Stars here today and qualify for the World Cup." Very much that simple press conference. 4 questions to Augustine Eguavoen, and of course 2 questions to Simon, which he took very well.
Let's listen to Simon then.
Of course, you will see the form in tomorrow's game because it's not all about me. It's all about the team and team spirit. So, of course, we know all it takes for this game. So, and we'll give everything. Of course, it's tactics because we all know it can be difficult because we know how Ghana's play. So we decide to retrieve back because a point is enough for us because we all know when they come here, they will take it.
While the Black Stars need any kind of scoring draw, that is to say 1-1, 2-2, 3-3, whatever, a 0-0 game after 90 minutes will see the fixture go into extra time and then penalties if a winner is not found within the extra 30 minutes of play. Nigeria legend Kanu Nwankwo wants the Super Eagles to count on their home advantage to get an early goal.
We go all out and get the result, try to score early goals and settle the game, dominate and then win. But it's not going to be easy, the way I'm talking, but all the same, that is my own say that I want the team to start early and score and make sure that they finish up the game before the 90 minutes. The boys are up for it and they did very, very well. Now we're in Nigeria, so it's time for us also to do our own part. And I wish that every one of us have to come and support them, pray for them. And I know they're ready and they want to do it.
Remember, Ghana sold out a 40,000 capacity at the Baba Yara Stadium in the first leg. And according to the National Sports Authority, record gate proceeds were got. 1.4 million Ghana cedis, according to the NSA boss, is the highest we've ever grossed at a national team game ever. Ademola Lookman was part of the Nigerian contingent. He confessed that he had not seen anything close to the activeness of the crowd in Kumasi. And today, in response, Nigeria want to fill the 60,000 capacity stadium. Nonetheless, Nigerian journalist Sarafina Napoleon believes the Black Stars will not receive any hostility.
The kind of reception I saw in Kumasi, I have never seen that since I started covering the game. I have never seen that. Because if your stadium, for instance, happens to be 45,000, the people that were in that stadium were double the number. I think I was in the stadium, and it got to a point, so people were even standing. You can't even see a place to sit. How? How do you do that? It was really, really intimidating.
While Ghana face off with Nigeria and Abuja, African champion Senegal will attempt the daunting task of overcoming a first leg defeat to Egypt at the brand new Abdoulaye Wade Stadium. It's a 50,000 seater, and it will be the new home of the Teranga Lions. Today will be their first match, and this is the head coach of Senegal.
We're also aware that we have the quality to win this match. We aren't scared, but we are also aware that time is against us and it is our first enemy. Having said that, we shouldn't play too fast, trying to make up the deficit and look to score and equalise too quickly. Drawing level can be achieved at any moment. It could be in the 50th minute or the 95th minute of stoppage time. But what matters is to equalise and eventually win.
So, elsewhere in Africa, Cameroon will be seeking to overturn the scoreline against Algeria after a 1-0 defeat in the first encounter. The tie between DR Congo and Morocco is still open after a 1-1 draw in Kinshasa. And in Tunis, Tunisia need to avoid defeat against Mali to book a place at the World Cup as they have a 1-0 first leg advantage. George, before you go, you want to acknowledge our sponsors again for our coverage?
Yes, a big thank you to Qatar Airways, making sure we're good. We have to say thank you to Azar Paints. We have to say thank you to Airtel Tigo, who have been with us all the way. We have to say thank you to 10Bet. And then we have to say thank you as well to Azar Paints. They've been
KFC.
I mean, KFC. Yeah. They've been really, really good. And we're very happy. And we're looking forward to bringing you live coverage from the grounds, live from the grounds on Joy99.7FM.
Thank you, George Addo Jr. Have a great day, and may the force be with all of you guys there. So, that's it for the Joy Sports Center
But Gary, I mean, yes, you'll be coming back. We'll talk more about the Black Stars.
Sure.
But you know, listening to the FIFA anthem at the background, I'm just asking myself, when the players are walking onto the pitch,
how do they feel?
Hey, Charlie, even, I mean, those of us who were watching at home, when the players were walking onto the pitch, you know, that kind of a feeling.
Goosebumps, eh?
Charlie, it's on way. It's some way. But we pray for the best. We pray that the Black Stars is able to qualify for the World Cup. I want to be in Qatar. I want to see Ghana play in Qatar. They should make it happen. Interim joy, I call it. In the midst of all the hardship. You need some joy. Anyway, thank you very much, Gary, for joining us here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM with the Sports Center. But what are your own expectations and predictions? Why don't you join us this morning? Tell us your predictions. You think that the Black Stars is going to win? By what margins? You could definitely share them with us here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM.